By the end of this video, you will learn how you can take a Google Business profile that looks like this into this. Hey everyone. So in this video, we will see how you can optimize a Google Business profile in 2026. Now, your Google Business profile is the most viewed page your business owns, and most of them are half finished. People decide who to call straight from the map without ever visiting your website. Today, field by field, we fix that. I will show you 9 steps in order. Step 1: Claim and verify. Nothing matters if your Google Business profile is unverified or not claimed. If your Google Business profile isn't verified or claimed, you will see a notification like this or like this which says verification required. So you have to simply click on get verified, and then they will ask for a video for the verification process so that Google can understand you are a legit business and there is nothing spooky going on. And in that video you have to show your location, the equipments if you have any, based on your business type. You have to show it in the video, and proof of management. And if you have a store or something like that, you have to unlock the opening door of that store and take the video of you doing that. And you have to show a signage like address in your business area to show as a proof that the business address is accurate. And after doing that, Google may take 2 or 3 days and your business will be verified. Step 2: Your business name. Use your real legal name only. Cured staffing is equal to suspension in 2026, and reinstatement is painful. There are a lot of Google Business profiles still out there who, besides their business name, add, let's say for example, storage units in San Antonio, Texas. Now, if your competitor sees this and like report your Google Business profile multiple times, then Google may suspend your Google Business profile. And yes, it's true that you can get it back with reinstatement, but it's a hassle, and the best way would be to completely avoid this. And another very important thing that you can do here, if you really want to get that local keyword juice into your business, then choose a name that is very similar to a keyword. For example, the business name here is Briggs Ranch Self Storage, but if he chose, or if a name is a bit different, you can choose something like San Antonio Self Storage. So you can see, if you add the location name into your business name, then the likelihood of your Google Business profile being found and getting higher ranking gets very easier. So choosing a business name should be a technical approach. Step 3: Categories. Now, a lot of business fail fails on this one. You can see, for a self-storage facility, there are multiple categories. Now, a lot of people will choose storage facility, but this is not the ideal option. You can choose this one as the secondary category, and but you have to choose self storage facility as the primary category. And for different businesses you may get confused which one to choose as the primary category, and the best way to find out is doing research. For example, let's say plumbing services in Houston, Texas. Now you can see everyone is choosing plumber as their primary category. So you should go with this as the primary category as well. You can see this one has chosen air conditioning repair service. Now it can be this is something they particularly do, but if they have chosen plumber as their primary category, then they could have ranked much higher, because we are looking for plumbing services in Houston, Texas, and all the Google Business Profile who have chosen plumber as their category are on the top. Now it completely depends on the type of service they provide. If they provide and wants to rank for keywords related to this category like air conditioning services near me or something like that, then yes, the category can be different. So it completely depends on the type of service. And after choosing the primary category, you have to select the secondary categories. So after choosing the primary category, you have to choose the secondary categories. You can see for storage facility, I chose the storage facility, caravan storage facility, and the list goes on as the secondary and other categories. Now you can ask any AI and tell them, ask them which category should I choose as the primary one and the secondary ones, and it will, based on your business information if you provide it, will guide you with the category that you should choose. Now step 4, complete every field: hours, special or holiday hours, phone number, website, service area, opening date, attributes, everything. Completeness is a real visibility lift. Half finished profiles just get buried. So you have to complete all the fields. If you just click on edit profile, you will see all the options here. If you scroll, you can see it shifts from one menu item to another. You have to provide all the details here, and choosing the service area is very crucial. And you have to if you are a freelancer working with a local business owner, you have to ask the owner which are the service area that they provide their service to, and based on their answer you have to put all those areas into service area. Opening hours, special hours, you can see all the things available here. So you have to ensure that all these fields are complete. Step 5, the description. You have 750 characters including spaces that you can put here. This description should include what you do, where you serve, why you. Written like a human, not a legal disclaimer. Name your service, city naturally. This feeds the AI summary. In step 9, we will discuss more about this. So you can see we have named the business here, and we have named the city or location in the description as well. We have include opening date, and service name as well, and we have include all the type of service that we provide as well. Step 6, services and products. List them all with short descriptions. Each is a keyword surface and an input to the AI summary. Now, how you can do that? You have to click on Edit Products, and then you have to click on Get Started. Then you can name the product here, select the category, add price, and put the product description and the landing page as well with a specific image. Now, I just said earlier that this field or this option will help you a lot with the AI summary and to get better search engine visibility overall. So you should include as much service type or product type as possible into these options and try to technically put the keyword name in the product. And even if you keyword stuff here, there is no chance of your Google Business Profile getting suspended. So feel free to use this option creatively. Step 7. Upload photos regularly. Your Google Business Profile should have the cover image and logo image properly set up, and on a weekly basis you should upload 3 to 4 fresh images into your Google Business Profile to get more visibility. And you can see these are the images that I published a couple of weeks ago, and this one already got around 200 views, this one around 100, and there are other images which have gotten much more views that you can see here. So uploading your images on a weekly basis significantly helps you get a higher position on the ranking. Step 8. Reviews and replies. Reply to every review naming their customer plus service plus city. In 2026, these engagement signals are waged more. Now, you have to always reply to all the reviews that you get into your Google Business Profile, because as I said, engagement in 2026 signals are waged much more. Step 9. Weekly posts plus question and answer. You can post an offer, update, FAQ every week. Freshness is equal to prominence. You can click on this icon, posts, and add posts or update, offer, event, and use this much more creatively as well. You can use this as a Q&A section, which means question and answer section. You can ask a specific question here and add a specific image as well. But if you are using this as, let's say, social media for search engine, then always remember in description field or in this add post option, never include your phone number and address. Never do it, because if you do it, then the post will be removed from Google Business Profile. This is a restriction that Google has brought in 2026. So always be aware of it. Now a bonus suggestion that you should follow to rank your Google business profile higher is when you are traveling toward your local business location, always search for your Google business profile name, and when it is shown from your current location to your business location, ask the direction. And if you do this and tell your friends or family members or staff to do this on a regular basis, Google thinks, people are traveling toward this Google business profile regularly. So this business is very legit and very helpful. So we should reward this Google business profile with better rankings. So this is a specific thing that you can do which may help your Google business profile get better rankings. And finally, in 2026, you can see if you make a search, if you make any search like storage facility in Houston, Texas. If you make a search like this, there is an option called AI mode, and a lot of people nowadays is using this option to filter out what will be the best option for their specific need. Now, to rank on this AI mode area, as I said, your description needs to be clean, because and there are other things that you should do, because AI profile summary pulls from your description, reviews and posts. If this helps, hit subscribe. I post local marketing that actually moves rankings every week. Grab the free Google Business Profile checklist from the description so you can follow along. It's the same one I use for my clients. If you would rather have this done for you, book a free audit call, link in the description. Subscribe and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye bye.